launch codes. Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? Did I just die? Okay, so the first death is a death. This is not a death. This is the game save system, right? Did I just die? Bad dreams? Still look half asleep, but that's a negative. I'm being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you a bit jumpy. Where are the launch codes again? Well, we have the launch codes, we can go, because we save that information. Anything we learn sticks with us. I'm discovering it in the most idiotic way. Look! It's not my fault, okay? Slipped. Alright, so this time around... Lock onto the sun! No. I want to... go... not to the observatory. Where is the... Is this a scout launcher right here? No, this is the platform I was just on. Where was the scout launcher? You know what? I don't know, but that's okay. I've got a freaking spaceship. I can just find it. Or find whatever I wanted to go to and look at. Because this is something new. Probably shouldn't land in the water like this, but that's okay. I'm in a geyser. I might be in a geyser. Let's just land, like, here? Ship, stop messing up, okay? You're fine. I think I was in a geyser. It's important to know if there's fall damage. Well, I knew there was fall damage. I didn't think I could die from the fall damage, but also, I did trip. Which was unexpected. I like how because this planet is so small, you can see the curve of the water. Yeah, that thing is teleporting around. In the ancient glade across Old Bark, the quiet shade is always dark. Let's light it up. So when we have like a swimming ability, I think we can go down there. I don't really want to jump into the geysers and just drown again, which I assume would happen. So what's up here? Go. Go. Yeah, because my dude seems like he has a breath meter. And I don't think it's a big breath meter either. Either? Hey there, buddy. Don't you know? Kind of difficult to breathe down there, don't you know, buddy? I want to go into the treehouse. Going into the treehouse. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, and it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about it, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Hold up. Well, I don't think I have the right frequency for this. So, I think we'll just be like, yep. I should have landed here. I think I should have landed right there. Shouldn't I have? Don't you know? Someone's got the bongos. So yeah, I don't really... I mean, look, there's gonna be a lot of exploration. I don't really know what's going on in this place, so I think for now, we're gonna get back in our ship and check out another location on this planet. Because there's a few things to do. Now the real issue, though, is I don't know what direction to go in. Oh, God! Okay, we're okay. We probably don't want to just crash, if I had to guess. Ooh, okay. Let's look and try to land on whatever this thing is. Which most certainly looks puzzly. Definitely has the right architecture. Maybe just once? Well, we can, and then we can do some, like, edits that he wants. Mining site to be. Or not to be. That is the question. Well, that's a cool looking puzzle. Haha, you get it? Okay. Yeah, can't wait to define mining site 9S. Hold on. Just a little bit of fall damage. We're still good. We're still good. Ugh. Lots of holes in the wall. How interesting. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Fusha, welcome. A blind Outer Wilds playthrough. Many treats this week. We're doing blind La Mulana and blind Outer Wilds. It's a blind week. What an inconvenient way of leaving messages for other people. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Thank you. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. He's a good translator if it can even translate puns. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Uh-huh. So if we find a message scroll, we can bring it here and plug it into the wall. I don't know if there's a reason to hold it. I don't think we have like an inventory. Playing blind games is the best way, says Ash and Rand. I mean, I think for a game like this, especially, you want to experience it. You want to delve deep into the mystery and try to solve it for yourself. You only get that from a blind playthrough. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Hold on. Well, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Well, this is creepy. Very cool looking place. I have a body! I didn't even notice. So there are 4, 2, and 1 of these things here. Where is it? Hold on. That is quite cool. That's the Ash Twin Projection Stone. It's a triangle right here. I don't know what to do with it. And there's another place for this thing to go. Message board. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no, this ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of my eyes for the final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. They want to see it. We'd be grateful. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. Okay, move too far away and it just closes up. Fair. Freaky! I don't know what this thing on the ground is, though. Just a little triangle. Oh, it's a light. It's a sconce. Okay. Well, let's head down. That was the entrance. I doubt I can swim up, but I might be able to follow that down. It doesn't want me to go any further down right there. Oh God. I mean, I wonder what would happen if I just tried to jump down the waterfall. Last time I tried that, I died. Now, whether that means I can't swim or I was too deep in the water, I don't know. But I don't see anything else to try. Jump! That gasp is pretty wild. Also, like, that looks like some sort of orbiting space station that's exploding, getting sucked into the water planet, firing off a projectile, but it's happening at a different angle every time I wake up, which is interesting. We're back with more Outer Wilds. The mouse smoothing has been disabled, which is very good for me, and the frame rate I didn't change. We're still set on 60. I set it to 120 and the game couldn't keep up with that, but you know, I don't have any problem playing at 60. It's what I'm recording at anyway, so, you know, whether I'm recording or playing at 60, it should be roughly the same for the viewer. We're gonna go up here, and we're gonna launch our freaking spaceship. We've been in a couple of different directions, but there are still a few things left here to check out. That's where I wanna go, that right there. Now that I see it, I'm gonna head over there. And I'm just gonna look real quick. Okay, should be something in this general direction for us to look at. Although I guess we could just go higher and, you know, observe what's happening around us. Okay, we've been here. He wants to take the scouter and observe what's happening. We've been here, but there might be more in the, well, these are actually not the, oh, these are just geysers, so we don't really want to go to the planet's core right now. We can't swim. We're just gonna do a quick little once over. We were here, I think. Yes, we were definitely here. This is where we found the alien technology. Although there is stuff around as well. You know what? We didn't look at the ruins. I'm flying too far away from the planet. We're gonna land right here. It seems like a good spot for it. We're gonna explore whatever these ruins are. Look, I've played Kerbal Space Program. The flying, I am entirely okay with. Jacksy Pants says, this is starting to feel like Majora's Mask. Very, very good observation there. Good game, good game. Quark says, I'm reminded of Little Prince because the planet is so small. A game I have not played. All right. Hello? This kind of looks like an elevator of some sort. And this thing is just spinning. Okay. We got a spinner over here. What a planet, by the way. This planet is like totally freaking barren. There's the moon, which casts a cool shadow. I guess there's nothing really in the ruins, or at least nothing that I know of. It's not a game, it's a book. Well, I haven't read it. One thing I might want to do before we continue too much is, how much equipment is there going to be? Scout and signal scope? Honestly, I have buttons on my mouse I'm not using. Yes. There you go. I like that because I feel like this is something that I'm going to want to pull out every once in a while. Oh, God. And there might even be someone here. Where are you? Someone down here who, if we keep following this down, maybe we can actually meet up with them. Because they are on this planet. That might have been someone at the base, though. Like the dude who had all the instruments. Imagine if he had a jetpack. Well, would the jetpack work in 1.0 gravity? That's my question. I guess I should try it at some point. It works in the cave of 0G, but would a jetpack work outside of the cave of 0G? I guess I'd have to go test. Not a lot of light down here, but a big hollow tree, it looks like. Or maybe that was a waterfall. It might have been a waterfall. Let's see, is it a waterfall? We've got some light here now, we can look at the color of it. It looks like a big tree. Some sort of a gate or a structure. 2 trees on the left and 2 people on the right. And of course, this giant bridge. Spacesuit was usable in the cave, no reason not to take it. Look, next time we die, we'll go check out the spacesuit, okay? There's something over there. I think that's actually a hole in the level geometry. Yeah, that is nothing except just a hole. I don't think that's meant to be there. Fair, that's fair. It's fair, it's okay. Oh, buddy's nerf fixed. Turn on our light. Also going to make the... If middle mouse isn't assigned to anything, put that on light. So we've got the scope and we've got the light, and that's assigned to hotkeys. Perfect. Do not go into the water. We are not a waterborne race. Redcoon, welcome. Once in a lifetime opportunity to watch me struggle my way through Outer Wilds. There's nothing down here. There's nothing down here except for holes in the level geometry. There's another one right there, I think. Watch for ghost stuff. I don't see any crystals on the ground. I also don't have a camera. But the previous instance of ghost stuff, there were a lot of crystals on the ground, which I'm going to assume is the indication for that. Abe strikes again. What's wrong with going for a swim? I drown in about 2 seconds. That's what's wrong with going for a swim. Well, I gotta climb out of here. If you spoil anything for Abe, I'll curse you with the Incontinenta Botox. People are pretty good so far. People are only telling me what I want to hear, like, how do you save? Okay, so I guess that's a good point. Maybe there's another area over there, but yeah, the jetpack. See, I was thinking it's more of a space suit. We're not in space, but maybe it does provide a benefit. Let's go check it out. Ship is right here after all. I mean, if it could launch me into space on its own, that would be hilarious. We would get stuck. So let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really, because the gravity is so high, like I'm holding shift. I jump and I hold shift, and I can jump higher, but that's about it. Oh, dude, I got a scout launcher. We can go down there and we can shoot it into the thing's mouth. I had no idea. That's incredible. We can launch it into freaking orbit. Dude, that's incredible. You see, now there's a reason to be walking around in the spacesuit. Not only a slightly higher jump, but also I have a freaking scout probe. Ow. You can change the booster behavior behind the suit in the ship. Ooh, a mechanic that I did not notice. See, that's the type of backseating I appreciate. Hey, dummy, press the button. Okay, I will go press the button, but first. And no fall damage? I think we'll probably die if we fall in the spacesuit. It is nice for, like, just looking at what's around. Like, is there anything over there? Not really. Rotate camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 number keys. Hello. My my arm isn't holding the gun. It's just kind of there. Look at that. It's floating in front of me. Video games. It's real funny. Okay. So there's more here. Return suit. Little scout, see beyond the horizon, illuminate dark areas, detect hazards, test the environment. Understood. Refuel jetpack. No, there's no option, it looks like, to change the behavior of the jetpack. It seems like you just pick up the jetpack, you can refuel the jetpack. I'm not noticing anything that allows us to modify it, but getting fuel, like, that's good to know as well. There's a no spaceship speedrun category of this game. Incredible. Dope game. Yeah, this seems like a really fun game so far. Not like that La Mulana. No, I will still play La Mulana. That seems like a good game too. So it does provide a little bit of light wherever it lands. And I like that we can see ourselves on the planet on the left, where we're traveling, where the spaceship is, and the poles, North Pole, South Pole. I bet you I could use this spacesuit to do a little bit higher platforming. There's nothing in those trees. Hold on, I wonder. Oh my god. Go to the sun. Do it. Do it. Oh, it's coming back down. It doesn't have the force necessary to escape velocity, I think. I might have to land up here. Because I can't seem to get over the rock face. Why am I walking all the way around this this freaking rock? I apologize. Oh. Hey, nice rear view. Coming back down. Oh, every time I press R, though, I do walk. Check the settings. It's right next to the spaceship. Okay, I'll check the settings. Button prompts, pre-flight checklist, jetpack auto booster. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button press manual or at any time upward thrust is used auto. Freeze time when talking to people. Controls, movement, jetpack boost, space. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button press or at any time upward thrust is used. Oh, I see. It's shift space. Shift space is jetpack booster. Okay. I understand now. And we have a separate boost meter as well. Aha! Look at that. Hell yeah, okay. We're learning. I feel like that's something that they could have tutorialized, but they didn't. What is that red dot way in the distance? You see that? I don't know where it is on the map. Is that as well? It's really dark, hard to see, just a little blue dot. Oh wait, no, that's in front of me. That's like IRL. Not IRL, but like IRR game. Okay. So in that case, just use it to not die as we explore this place. You see this? Yeah. The crystal place? Oh, it's got a camera. That's right. So hold on, watch this. And then it's entirely in the zone. Like, there's not really a very safe place to get around here. Not like we need to, though. There is ghost fog here, but to what end? You can change the scout launcher to camera mode so you don't have to launch the probe. Photo mode, 1-4. Oh, that's also real nice. Yeah, there's a little bit of, space fungus over there. Oh, well, we're going down. Gotcha. Dude, we're learning so much. Where was that space fungus? Up here? I know we're not really accomplishing that much, but we are learning a lot about how the movement works in the game, how our motion works, what's expected from us, the tools available at our disposal. We're learning about the camera, the scout launcher, the spacesuit. So I think we're accomplishing a lot, honestly. Wait, I have a spacesuit. Yeah, a spacesuit means I won't drown if we drop into the planet's surface at a geyser. Hey, wait a minute. What do you say about that? You want to jump into the freaking geyser? Waterproof immunity, yeah. We're basically waterproof. There's steps leading up to the top. Can I make it? Probably, but... I mean, if we fall into the planet's surface and then we die, it doesn't matter because we have a freaking, you know, super suit. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. We are learning so much, and I love it. You do move slower in the water. You also cannot use your jetpack in the water, or your booster, probably because you're in water. So, if we fall into the water, we are stuck down there. Something to keep in mind. Okay, so we can refuel. Just gonna put that away for a minute. There's a few things that I want to do. Oh, hell. Well, dawn of the final day. That thing shot it off in a different direction. How interesting. Well, I think I have finally come to the realization of what's happening around here. Our sun is turning into a red giant, and very quickly, and then exploding. Fortunately, for some reason, we keep going back in time. What to do? What to do? Well, that was very cool. I've got to admit, that was awesome to see. Great timing. The way the sun exploded only after it passed through the horizon. It was flippin' majestic. Ah, that was so cool. But now we at least understand what's happening. So where's the sun? There it is. It's a nice main stage star, but either something's happening to it or it is transitioning into a red giant. And awfully quickly for some reason. In fact, it already kind of got a little bit dark just off of that, but maybe it's because I'm a little high in the air. And I am not in the atmosphere anymore. So we need to move fast. We have a limited amount of time every day. That was cool. That was cool! Alright, let me get my spacesuit. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto boost, translator auto equip. Freeze time when... Okay, so this is settings that you want to change if you want. This is why Connie was saying, hey, you have an option if you want. I guess you just have to do it the first time you're here, maybe? Yeah, okay. You can die from other things, but it's just game over before you hit the statue. Yeah, I drowned and got a game over. Okay, so I think this is the default settings. I'm just gonna leave it on. I'm gonna leave default settings on. Okay. So this mother trucker. Hello. Yo! Thought you were taking the tin can of yours into space. What are you still doing here? Saw a crash. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something. Put roots down in a hurry. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Yoink! Error, duplicate signal. Scout, 280 meters away? What the heck? Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed like this crater. I threw a little scout into the seed. You did? You're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? He has no leg. Maybe I'll get... maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case. How interesting. So we're gonna actually watch it all the way through. So it might be bigger on the inside than on the outside, or like that's the freaking anglerfish right there. Or perhaps there's something else going on. It's the same in all directions. I wonder. Suit puncture. I guess we can't fly into it, at least not yet. There are a lot of crystals around this thing, though. How interesting. Not seeing too much. Well, that was cool. At least now we know something. There's something I want to do. I want to go, and I think it's this direction. I want to go back to the town. Where did we land this thing? There's a couple of things I want to do. First of all, there is... Probably don't put the spaceship in water. Probably don't put the spaceship in water. I want to jump down into the hole with the spacesuit. You know, why not after all, right? So if we go, we gotta go up to the planet too. There's so much to do. We wanna go here? And we're going in. Good, we're in a spacesuit underwater. Why does it look like this is just where someone set up a camp? Oh, it's all stuff that fell into the well. And this is creating a bubble blast forward. Very low gravity. You know, we do have access to the main thruster, just not the jetpack here. I was thinking of removing the suit and diving in the cave. No, we've already tried that before. You die. Okay. I don't think I can go down here. No. I mean, it's cool and all that we were able to come down here, but there doesn't seem to be much here. Oh, oh. Oh, well, we failed. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ah. Okay. So I think we have to get through it without hitting any of the vents. That was cool. We don't know how to properly swim. We also have a spacesuit on. So I'm gonna let this one go, and I'm gonna jump back in. Here we go. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Ah, you son of a... Oh, okay. Going back down. Science! And go back in! Get back in the hole. This hole was made for me. Okay. You know what? Something else I'm realizing is that these geysers might go to different places. In fact, we might have to map these geysers at some point. Oh, hell. Ugh! Well, we made it. Ship log updated. Signal identified Grove Shard. Frequency discovered. Quantum fluctuations. Change frequency 1 to 4. I mean, there's another one on this freaking planet. This one moved. And there's another quantum fluctuation all the way over there. So I don't know what geyser hole I came out of. Was it that one? Oh, there's a zoom in feature. Hell yeah. Where is it? Here? Oh, I've already lost it. I'll just wait for the geyser to happen again. We gotta jump back into the geyser hole. There it is. Ugh. 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 Here we go. Hopefully we can get down there in time. Nope. Fuel's getting a little low, but that's okay. We should have plenty for our adventure, I hope. Okay, well at least we got that riddle. Or not riddle, but we found something we were supposed to find. Hello? So these are the Nomai and small critters emerging from the ooze of life. It's probably trying to get me to scan this. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. They're at least a very, like, conscientious race. There's a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. These critters have 4 eyes. Yes, they do. They're also fish, so you'd think I would be able to swim. Take a picture? I mean, if I take a picture, like, it doesn't do anything. I can't save the pictures. So, like, I took a picture, but, you know, as soon as I close the camera, it'll go away. This is permanent, though, I think, the text. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their 4th eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Cool. So the obvious question is, oh, I know exactly where we are. This is where we came from. This is where we are going. Hello? Oh, we're back! So it just makes a loop. That doesn't make sense physically, but I'll accept it. It's not even hot. Cool. I mean, that was a pretty worthwhile endeavor, I think. You gonna... Thank you. Okay, that's a little high. That's a wee bit high. Okay. Planet is not that big, it makes a loop. Yeah, but like, there has to be, the water has to settle at some point. It can't just travel in a circle forever. I saw smoke. Let me, actually, this is another place I wanted to go to. Oh, Jesus! Ugh. Geyser Mountains, we've been to. Quantum Grove Crater, we've been to. Nomai Ruins, we've been to. And the Young Bark Crater, we've been to. So we've explored everything here, I believe. Yeah. How much time do we have left? Probably not much. Ugh. What's over here? I don't think I ever went to this, this tree. Moraine! Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? Using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rebeck, his banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day it is or night, since different planets in the sky are at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Indeed. So I did want to go to the... Oh, that quantum fluctuation is very close. It's 4,000 meters. You know, is that the meteor? Might be the meteor that's streaking across the sky. No, maybe not. Ugh. Where was that museum? Hold on. Yeah, I know there's 50% fuel. I need to find a way up here. No. Okay. Hold on. Because so here's something that I might be picking up on. When I look around, sometimes this signal is not here. Sometimes it moves. But it's moving to thousands of meters away. Because these crystals, they're not just locked here, right? They can travel anywhere. There's another dude here. So right now, it's here, the museum shard. There's a grove, this is the museum shard, the grove shard is down there. There's another shard over there. Sometimes this isn't here, I think. Or maybe the other one is moving around. Because there's a shard there, there's many shards. Then if I look away and look back, there was one that was like 1,000 meters away. At least I've locked onto the signal. It'll say if it's grove or museum. Hey, look at this, the statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Sigh, me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Is it something you needed? No thanks, I'm good. They're just about to come and find you. Look, you gotta see this statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that, and now they've opened. We're not sure why, since no one saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should we tell Gabbro or maybe Rebeck? Look into my eye. Go to a different planet. We will definitely be going to different planets. But I just wanted to scan that because it was on the scanner. But it seems like sometimes when I look around, there's one 1,000 meters away, which puts it on this planet. So I kind of want to just like take a second, look around. No, it's not happening anymore. Sun's looking awful red. Yeah, it is. It is. Maybe we'll just, It's gonna set again. You know, I need to find my spaceship. Oh, hold on. Where's the elevator that gets me up there? Oh! Oh! I got crushed. The elevator came down and crushed me. I didn't know it was automatic. Freaking game.